Hello, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live about once a week to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. And this week, I have a full slate of classes. So at every class, I love to have a treat packet on the table. For those of you who are coming to class, sorry, but I'm giving kind of a sneak peek. Thanks, Sue, for joining. Thanks, Dawn. Welcome, everybody who pops in to see what I'm working on this morning. I'm going to be working on the treat packets, as well as kind of sneak peeking some designer series paper, some of the new in colors from Stampin' Up's catalog, which goes live in little over 2 weeks, May 1. So May 1, you'll be able to see some of the things from the catalog. Well, you'll be able to buy it. The catalogs that were sent via the mailer should be arriving soon. Hey, Lori, thanks for joining. Well, I'm going to just pop down to the workplace and get started showing you what I'm working on, and we'll make one, and I'll show you several samples because I kind of went crazy making these, and I made a whole bunch. So every year we have Stampin' Up! Has a rotating list of in colors, 5 different colors that last 2 years, and then they roll out so we can introduce some other colors. Included in the offerings are a whole a slate of complementary matching products, from paper to ink to ribbon and embellishment. So I'm going to show you the designer series paper in color. Hey, Beth, thanks for joining. So our first new in color is Pretty in Pink. And there is a 6x6 paper stack that shows us, it gives us all of the colors and designs. So this paper stack, that's Pretty in Pink, 2 designs, and another design. Love that. That's a returning color. Then we have Peach Pie. And here's the Peach Pie. And so I made 1 treat packet from each set of the new in colors. All right. And then we have Shy Shamrock. Pretty. And then one of my faves, this is, and I want to rename it. It's called Petunia Pop, but I want to call it Poppin' Petunia. So if I might do that accidentally. And then we have Summer Splash. Let's see, that's the same as that one. So I've got to pull that out. So we have Shy Shamrock and Summer Splash. And there's the colors for that. Anyway, so that introduces you to the new in colors. I have to get them every year. There's fun designer series papers, complimentary ribbons, all that fun stuff. So let's show you the treat packet. Hey, Mary, thanks so much for joining. So this is one of the treat packets, and I have some candies inside. So then we have Peach Pie. It's just 1 fold, and you can use any designer series paper you have. And I have some adhesive dots that I picked up. Petunia Pop. Look, there's even matching candy. Hey, Terry, thanks so much for joining. And Pretty in Pink. And you'll notice the matching ribbon and the matching labels that I have used. The Layering Leaves stamp set. This one is returning, so I'm glad to have that back with the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch, and I did heat emboss that sentiment with white embossing powder. I made a few, I'll take those away. I did make a few other designs. So, hey, Carol, thanks for joining. Hey, Noreen. So here's another treat packet. Oh, don't you love those little Lindor's truffles match? So this is Gorgeous Grape with the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. I kind of stuck along with the same theme of that heartfelt hexagon punch and the heat embossing. Hey, Melinda, thanks for joining. That's one. Here's another one. This uses the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, and that is leaving us. It's 12 by 12, and it's on sale for $15. You get like 48 sheets. So you can see how fun these treat packets are using all the different Designer Series papers. And this Designer Series paper is the Flowering Zinnias 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. Petal Pink, the heat embossing, the Lemon Lime Twist ribbon, and then one more with the Flowering Zinnias. Oh, thanks so much for sharing the video. I appreciate that. And then that's Blackberry Bliss. So let's show you how to make them. And I am going to need my Stampin' Trimmer for that. So I'll bring that in. Let's see. So we are going to start my favorite new color, Petunia Pop. And that cardstock measures 10 by 3 1/4. And then I need to score that. And I'm going to score. And if you lose track of the directions while you're watching the cutting and scoring, they're all on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. So you can always check there if you lose track or if you need a refresher, or this Facebook Live replay will be up as well. So it's 3 1/4 by 10, and on the long side, we're going to score at 1. And I always have to remember to use the right scoring tool. I love that trimmer because it has both. I need to put my arm out on that. So 1, 4 3/4, and then 6 1/4, and that's in this little crease over here. So that's as simple as that is. I am going to keep my trimmer because I have my 6 by 6 piece of Designer Series paper, one of the in colors from that paper stack. And so I need a piece that's 3 inches by 3 1/2. In fact, I'm going to need 2 of those, but I'll use the other. And then I also need a piece that's 3 inches by 3/4 inches. So I have that. And then I need another one at 3 by 3 1/2. So use quite a bit of that Designer Series paper. I'll bring in my bone folder and just do some little creasing here so I can see where the folds are. Fold right on there. Just these are so fun and easy to make. You can put any kind of candies or chocolates or small gifts inside, and they're just really super easy and fun to make. So I do need my 1 inch piece. It's 3 by 3/4 inches. 3 inches by 3/4. Hey Brenda, thanks for joining. Making some treat packets this morning with the new Stampin' Up! In colors that will be available for customer purchase May 1. If you want to purchase them now, buy the starter kit and you can include all of those in your starter kit. All right, so it's going to open like this. So I need another piece over here. They come together really easily and quickly, and as you can see, hey Sue, thanks for joining. Hey Jenny, at the end I'll go through some of the other designs. I showed a bunch of different samples at the beginning, and I'll run through them real quick at the end to show you all the different Designer Series paper I used. And then we also need one for the back. So I'll add some adhesive here too. And either side works, but I do love that flowery design. It's going to be so fun working with these colors and this paper in the coming year. All right. So you can see how our treat packet is coming together. Now I do have some, I found them in my stash. I have these things. They're 3x6 gusseted cellophane bags, and they've been retired from Stampin' Up! For quite some time. But I found them, and I thought, well, those will work really well. So I'm just going to put a couple of those Lindor truffles in that bag. I went to the local grocery store after Easter and got a bunch of candy at half price. So, and those little Lindor truffles just hopped into my basket. And then I'm going to adhere the bag to the inside using just a little bit of tear and tape. It took me a minute to figure out how I really wanted those to go in. So I did that a little differently each time. But this is the back. Sorry for the crinkle. I'm just going to try to take that little piece off. There's my adhesive. Got it. And place it in my bag so that the candy doesn't fall out and so it stays upright. So I'll give that a little. And then we have our bag. So I also have some of these adhesive dots, Velcro dots. So I'm going to put one right in the middle on the top inside. And then these are self-adhesive, which is really nice. They just stick on. Then I'm going to just place the other one upside down. The sticky is facing up. And then I close it and it sticks on. So then I have my opening and closing. So that's that. So then I've already ahead of time using the Layering Leaves stamp set, the Hello. Love this set because it has everything I use on a regular basis. But I did heat emboss the Hello on the Petunia Pop with white heat embossing, punched it out with the Heartfelt Hexagon. I'll put some dimensionals on the back to pop that up. You can put any sentiment on. You know, if you were doing these for, say, Thanksgiving or Christmas to decorate your table, or Easter, you could make name tags. You could put gems. You could and you can use any designer series paper. That's what I love most about that. Talk about coordinating colors. We have the Petunia Pop ribbon. This is it is so easy and so pliable to work with. So I'm going to grab myself about 9 inches of that and tie a bow. I know some people can do bows with smaller amounts of ribbon, but I sometimes struggle with that. So hopefully we can, I should learn. I should probably tie the bows before I go live, but what fun would that be, right? All right. So then I'm just going to grab some glue dots, and I put the glue dots right where the knot is, and I will place it right on the front of my treat packet and maybe trim off the ribbon. So easy peasy. Find the measurements on my blog if you want to go back and look at that at kimplayswithpaper.com. Let me show you the other in colors that I made, one of each, because I thought it was super fun. Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for joining. Pretty in Pink. Line these all up here. You can see all my in colors. I think they're so fun. And then these are the other samples of the Perennial Lavender, the flowering zinnias, delightfully eclectic. They open and your treats inside. And then another of the flowering zinnias. I've been kind of going crazy with the flowering zinnias. That's an online exclusive. So you'll find that online, not in any catalog. If you need help finding those, give me a shout. But anyway, that is my project for today. All the lucky people coming to class will get one with some chocolates in it. And so if you have any questions, give me a shout. Thank you all so much for joining me today, for liking and sharing. And have a great rest of your Tuesday, rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Until then, happy stamping, everyone. Bye-bye.